next thing you know, she took over the editing. She started making threats that she wouldn't promote the movie, that she wanted to be in control of marketing of the movie.
Because it's the way I express myself or who I want to sort of project.
She decided that she wanted to be a producer. She started to make edits. She wanted to be part of the editing team.
Although Blake Lively reigns among Hollywood's top celebrities, the situation she's stuck in right now is anything but sparkling. Insiders say she's desperately trying to manage a sudden wave of information that Justin Baldoni just revealed on a fresh new site, details he swears will finally set the record straight in their ever-intensifying legal feud. Up until now, Blake looked like she was firmly in the driver's seat. Her version of events was everywhere, grabbing momentum in countless headlines. But things took a sharp turn when Justin, who not only stars in but also produces It Ends With Us, unveiled a digital platform packed with legal documents, behind-the-scenes clips, and text chains that cast doubt on nearly every part of Blake's account. Before this, she publicly accused Justin of highly inappropriate behavior on set, depicting him as a main source of drama during their work on the film. The charges spread across multiple media outlets, prompting many to take her story as fact. Meanwhile, Justin denied all wrongdoing, but didn't reveal many specifics. According to his team, that's because he was stockpiling everything for this massive online rebuttal, and they say it tells a very different story about who actually held the power on set. Rather than letting Blake's portrayal rule the public arena, Justin's new website features what he calls raw proof, aimed at wiping away any confusion. One link leads visitors to a revised legal complaint that accuses Blake, her publicist, and a big newspaper of running a smear operation. Another link shows a meticulously detailed timeline, starting with Justin's purchase of the rights to It Ends With Us and ending with the present-day battle of dueling narratives. He claims the specific dates show that a strategic PR blitz against him was in the works for months before it went mainstream. Now it's a classic he said, she said, except there's a pile of digital proof that makes everything even murkier. One of the most eyebrow-raising claims from Blake's side was that Justin ignored well-established boundaries during the filming of certain scenes. She hinted that no professional guidelines were enforced for more intimate moments, leaving her feeling trapped with no support. Justin's freshly published records, however, include internal production emails and daily schedules that, if they're genuine, offer an opposite version, that an outside consultant was brought in, that regular check-ins took place, and that multiple staff members were on standby if anyone felt even slightly uncomfortable. Before launching his site, Justin only vaguely suggested that Blake had a controlling streak, likely out of caution or fear of stirring up even more legal trouble. Now that caution seems to have vanished. He's uploaded multiple screenshots he says demonstrate Blake's major role in shaping and sometimes overshadowing everyone else. The fact that the website's timeline stretches back months suggests he was systematically documenting each interaction, preparing in case she ever twisted things in her favor. Hanging silently in the background is Ryan Reynolds' involvement. He's famous for his witty, comedic persona online, yet rumors say he confronted Justin over what he saw as offenses against Blake. The updated complaint claims Ryan's reach was bigger than people originally assumed. Justin's camp insists the power dynamics never favored him at all, reminding everyone that Ryan is massively famous and Blake is a Hollywood heavyweight, which supposedly forced Justin to tiptoe around them. They point to decisions on set that were allegedly shaped by the couple's wants, a detail Justin believes pokes holes in Blake's statements that she was ever bulldozed. A few fans wonder why Justin took so long to respond on such a large scale. His legal team states that they wanted to gather every relevant document into one place before making a public statement, partly to show respect for the legal process. They claim Blake's side never extended that same courtesy and instead leaked cherry-picked information to shape public opinion. By putting transcripts, legal filings, clips, and more all on one platform, Justin says he aims to give people a broader view, not just tidbits. He's also pitching it as a transparent move with no paid access or monetized content. Why does all this talk of texts, emails, and behind-the-scenes glimpses even matter? Well, it's a direct window into how It Ends With Us was shaped, or potentially fell apart. Instead of standard PR chatter about an amazing production, these records outline rising friction caused by creative disagreements and clashing personalities. Blake, backed by Ryan, carried major star power, apparently giving her an edge in disputes. Justin claims he was drowning in responsibilities, acting, directing, and producing, while dealing with an A-list pair, which ramped up the stress. That doesn't necessarily excuse bad behavior, but it does make it less clear-cut that he was purely the aggressor, and she was purely the victim. People who've reviewed Justin's documents say the site also highlights a friendlier phase between him and Blake in the early days. The initial texts show them joking around and complimenting each other's efforts. They shared ideas on character arcs, costumes, and even chatted excitedly about upcoming upcoming interviews. If legit, this undermines the claim that hostility existed from day one. It seems like their working relationship took a dive later. Critics note that creative partnerships often start off rosy but can quickly sour due to big egos. Yet these pleasant early messages do conflict with Blake's entirely negative portrayal. One thing's for sure, Justin's giant website move has taken this already huge scandal and blown it up even bigger. If his intention was to flip Blake's version on its head and depict her as the real instigator, he's definitely commanding attention. Now, everyone wonders if Blake and Ryan will stay silent, regroup, or attempt a massive counter-move of their own. Rumors suggest there might be even more text messages and possibly additional video clips left to share, so it doesn't look like the curtain is coming down anytime soon. And there you have it. A scandal fueled by explosive legal documents, A-list star power, and competing storylines that refuse to let up. Whether Justin's digital tell-all truly flips the narrative or simply throws more fuel on the fire, the drama surrounding It Ends With Us is still unfolding. For now, all eyes are on how Blake, Ryan, and possibly their own team will respond. Will this online showdown reshape public perception or deepen the divide? As new leaks and evidence emerge, we'll be watching closely to see who, if anyone, emerges with their reputation intact. Stay tuned, because in the high-stakes world of Hollywood disputes, today's revelations are rarely the final word.